I have a lot of really memorable moments from it and a lot of memorable shows. I think the most memorable moment for me of the entire thing was from a show that was a lot of fun but wasn't necessarily what I counted as one of my favorites. It was a show at Prospect Park Bandshell, and it was Obi Bermudez, and we got caught in a rainstorm, and all my friends were like trying to stay dry and under umbrellas and things like that, and it was raining so hard that eventually I just stopped caring, and I left the umbrella, I left the covers that we were standing under, and I took off my shoes and I ran around in the rain, and I got totally soaked. And it was fun because it was like fun Latin dance music, and I don't know, it was just a really good time. I got completely wet and didn't care for once, so that was a lot of fun. There were a couple of really memorable shows for me. One was Dean and Britta at Prospect Park Bandshell, because they did a show that was 13 Most Beautiful Songs for Andy Warhol's Screen Test. And I've said it many times, but my favorite thing about it was the little intricacies of the whole thing, like certain patterns in the melodies that they would write based off of facial expressions in the screen tests that were being shown behind the music. I really loved it. I thought it was really well done, and it was just the perfect night. It was gorgeous weather, and it was a great venue, so that was a lot of fun. I remember Care Bears on Fire a lot. It was one of the last shows, so it's still fresh in my mind, but it was also really interesting because the band is a group of girls who are like 8th and 9th graders, so like 13, 14 years old, and they've been playing since they were in 5th grade, and they had just gotten back from Lollapalooza, and it was just really, they played at Cake Shop, so it was a small venue, and it was a lot of like family and friends of their own, but it was just really fantastic to see kids who were so young do that, because I want to do that, but I never started, and they started when they wanted to, and they learned, and they were really talented, and I think it's just really sort of amazing, because when you think of a band, the first image in your mind is never 13 and 14-year-olds, the first image is someone much older than that who's been playing for probably less time than they have, and it's just sort of fantastic to see that it trickles all the way down to kids who are as young as that. And then I also really loved seeing Ted Leo, just because he's such a fantastic performer. We also got caught in the rain there, but that time we made sort of a canopy of umbrellas with people we didn't know, which was a lot of fun. And it was just a really energetic and good show, and I love his music anyway. So yeah, I think those are my memorable